everybody, just wanted to share the exciting news that we have launched the new Skoda Kamiq. As you can see behind me, what we're going to do now, we're actually going to show you, like we did with the Scala a few months ago, the demonstrator that we have on at the moment in time, and we're going to give you a little bit of a tour inside the vehicle and all its features. But we've got one in the showroom at the moment in time, which is an SEL specification, and the demonstrator is an SE. So we're excited to show you around it, and we're going to show you now. Like I said, we're in November, it's not the best of days in fairness, but what we're going to do is just show you a bit closer on the model that we've got as a demonstrator. So this is the SE specification, so it's your mid-trim, it's a 1 litre TSI. There's a few options on this vehicle, such as power folding mirrors and park assist. From the outside you can see the front parking sensors on the side and the power folding mirrors. The Kamiq's got the new design on the front, completely different to the Karoq or the Kodiaq. So in this SUV family, it's a little bit different. You've got the split light in here, the crystallised front on there, so it gives it more of a dynamic look. You've got on the nice spec alloy wheels on the SE trim, so again you get a good level of spec even from your mid-level, and then when you go up from the specs, again you can get a bit more for your money. But what we'll do now, we'll show you inside the vehicle, we'll take it for a quick drive to give you a bit of an idea of what the car performs like. So we're inside the new Kamiq. Really nice finish on the vehicle, real quality dash. All throughout the car there's quality on there. We've got the 8.5 screen, which is the new system that they put in place, first came in on the Scala. So we've got nice option on the DB radio, media, you can use USB ports on there. It even has the USB-C, which is a faster charging. Also, this vehicle, which is an optional extra, has been given wireless charging. So this will actually charge your phone wirelessly. So there's no leads that need to go into it. You just literally simply put it there, and that will charge the phone. So again, you know, great if you haven't got a USB lead with you at all. Also as well, what you can upgrade to, this is the SE spec, so it doesn't have it on this particular vehicle, but on the SEL trim you get a virtual cockpit. So that's all in a digital format, which is really informative. And again, not many cars of this size actually comes with that. We've also as well got a rear view camera, which is an optional extra on this vehicle, as you can see there. And we've got park assist as well. So this is where the car would actually park itself into a bay if you so wanted to. So what we'll do now, we're going to take the car out for a drive and see how it all performs. So this is the 1 litre TSI, as I've said, that we're driving. This is 115 PS. You can actually get this in a 95 PS as well, which is probably more than adequate enough. You can upgrade to the 1.5 TSI engine, which is 150 brake horsepower or PS, and that will actually come in a manual gearbox and automatic, as will the 1 litre 115 PS. I personally feel that the 1 litre TSI is probably the engine that is going to be most adequate to most people. It goes really well. I mean, I'm driving it now and I can't see, you know, an issue with that being at all. You know, it goes really well. If you look at sort of engines gone by, it's probably equivalent to a 1.6 of olden days. So yeah, don't be alarmed by it being a 1 litre TSI in a car this size. It goes absolutely fine. You've got a 6-speed gearbox on the vehicle as well, so it makes it slightly more economical. You've also got an optional extra on this vehicle of adaptive cruise control, which I'll just set now. So what that will do, that will monitor the car ahead and it will monitor its braking. So without me actually touching the brake, it will monitor it all for me, just to actually slow me down. So again, you know, a car of this caliber, of this segment, you wouldn't actually find that in. So as I say, the ride quality is good. There's no noise coming through the cabin at all. It's so smooth. You know, it's a really, really good car. So I say we've experienced the SE trim level, which again is a great spec. The one that we've got in the showroom, as I said earlier, is the SEL specification. This is a 1.5 TSI DSG, which is their automatic gearbox, I'm sure you're aware of. As you can see here, this has got the new LED lighting on the front with the SEL. That's an upgrade. And you can see the dynamic indicator on there, which again looks really smart. And again, a car of this caliber in this segment, you wouldn't really see that on there. What we're going to do, we're going to give you a bit more of a walk around of each part of the vehicle, just to show you a bit more in depth, such as the boot size and a bit more of the interior as well when you upgrade through the specs. Looking from the outside of the vehicle on the side, what you've got here is a really nice alloy wheel. This is a standard alloy wheel called a Crater 18-inch alloy. Again, comes standard, looks fantastic on the SEL trim. You've got real striking lines on the Kamiq as well, which is on all the specifications, but again, it just gives it that more of an edge over a lot of the competition, I feel. Also as well, this vehicle, that's standard, is power folding mirrors, so if I lock the car, that'll fold in itself there, and to unlock it, It'll come back out once again. I'll show you the boot space as well and what we've got to offer as well. See, we're at the rear of the vehicle now, so which is the boot space. So this will actually hold up to 400 litres. So again, for a car of this segment, that's a really good size. Also as well, you've got nice features on here like the luggage net, so you can actually hold anything in there, save it rattling around. Also as well, you've got these tethering hooks here, so if you were to put a child seat into the back, you can actually make it extra safe by removing these hooks and tethering it through. But you can use these hooks for anything else at all. So if you did go shopping and you wanted to put your shopping somewhere, you can put them on there, along with the side hooks as well. Just gives you a bit more security with anything that you've got in bags. Also as well, the car comes with this neat little torch. Again, a simply clever feature that Skoda have put on the vehicle. So again, if it's dark at all and you want to see in the boot, you can actually use that or use it wherever. But what's most interesting about this is that it's actually magnetic. So if you had a puncture, for example, and you're changing your spare wheel at night, what you can actually do is put this there and turn your torch on, and that will actually then light up the area that you're in if you're in pitch darkness. So that is a really simply clever feature, and it simply just pops back into the actual boot itself, like so. The vehicle as well has rear parking sensors, so again a real good feature on the vehicle for again a car in this segment. So another simply clever feature that Skoda have put on the vehicle is an umbrella holder with an umbrella actually inside, so it's a Skoda logos umbrella. Again, a really nice feature on the vehicle. You've got upgraded interior as well when you go up to the SEL trim, which is a little bit different to the SE. So again, it's a bit plusher of a finish. You get front and rear electric windows as well on the vehicle, and you can actually fold the mirrors in as well that are located on there. This has been upgraded with an actual bin inside the vehicle. So for not a lot of extra money, you can actually have a bin actually in the vehicle as well with its bin bag. So it, again, really simple and clever feature. I'm just going to jump inside of the vehicle now. So again, the seating is upgraded, so it's a lot more wrapping, it's a lot more comfortable. The SE is really comfortable, but again, this just adds a bit more to it. You've got power start button here, so it's a keyless start by pressing it on there. And also as well then, which I mentioned earlier, this is the virtual cockpit. So it's in a digital format, which will tell you a lot more information on there. You can change different settings on the actual vehicle itself through the actual computer itself as well there. So again, you get a lot extra information on the vehicle by upgrading to the SEL trim. You can see we're actually inside the SEL leveled car now. So again, you might see that it's a little bit different. So if you've got a piano sort of gloss as you around your gear lever, nice leather handbrake as well. What you'll also find is that the radio and the infotainment system is actually bigger again. This is a 9.2 and it actually has navigation standard on the vehicle as well. You've got climatic control, which is dual zone. So again, not a lot of cars in this segment will actually come with dual zone climatic control, but you do get this on the SEL trim. Also as well, you've got on the virtual cockpit, you can have different settings. You can on the view, you can change different parts of there. So, you know, you've got the information on the side there of how many miles you've got to your tank runs empty. You can select different parts there, the audio. Again, it's a lot more informative than you would normally get on your standard vehicle. And I think, to be fair, you're going to see this in a lot of cars in the future, being a lot more standard on vehicles. But it's a great spec car. And as I say, whether you go for the SE or the SEL, you're going to get a great level whichever way. So as you can see, we've launched the Kamiq now. It's available to order, it's available to test drive. We'd love you to come down. We want you to get your hands on the vehicle. We want to take it out on test drives in the vehicle. We really want to show off how good this vehicle is. If you come in this weekend and you order a Kamiq this weekend, we are going to give you a free Lifeshine. So this is worth £399 for a very, very good paint protection, which we'll put on the vehicle free of charge. There are some really strong offers as well on the Kamiq at the moment in time. So if you're looking at finance, you can get deposit contribution up to £1,250. And if you were to order a vehicle and it was delivered this month in November and you're not on finance, you will get £1,250 off the vehicle as well, along with a Lifeshine if you order it this weekend. So come on down, come and see us, give us a call, and we'll look forward to showing this in a bit more depth. Thank you very much.